Beautiful, blessed people of God. Happy Wednesday. Mm, happy Wednesday. Let me get IG started. Getting myself hydrated this morning. I had some lemon and ginger. I had some lemon and ginger in my water cup yesterday. And so when I woke up this morning, I did drink it to take my pill. But then I started thinking, I'm like, should this have been refrigerated with the lemon in it? I don't know. So to avoid getting any rancid stuff in my system, I went and just got fresh water. But I don't know. You guys might know better than I do. I don't know if having fresh lemon and ginger in a cup needs to be refrigerated, or if it would have been fine. Like I said, I take a little bit because I did take my blood pressure medicine this morning with it. But other than that, I was like, let me just get some fresh water and start afresh. I will put some lemon and ginger in it later on today. But I say good morning to each and every one of you. Your girl is tired today. It's really funny. Not funny in a ha ha he he manner, but just very, very interesting. And I've learned to stop fighting it. And I'm learning with the ing at the end of it. I am learning to embrace it day by day. And I do believe I am knee deep into what is known as perimenopause. Um, Hot flashes are not my thing, right? And so I've had some practitioners to dispute what it is. Oh, these things are just sliding all over the place this morning. Um, some practitioners tend to dispute these feelings if you're not going through hot flashes. Now, every once in a while, I'll get like a flash, but it's not on a regular basis, and we thank God for that. However, I do get this severe exhaustion. It's really severe exhaustion. And I want to say this past week, it's been more days than usual with this extreme exhaustion. Now, I do need a good detox. That I do know, because, for one, I love a good detox. Let's just say that. Good morning, Carol. Blessings to you, Queen. I love a good detox, and I could use a good detox. I really could. However, I am very conscious over my protein intake. Um, I am aware of the supplements that I need, and I just need to get them. I've just allowed other things to become higher in the priority totem pole that has pushed my need for my supplements back. But I do need to get on it. So, one, I need a good detox. Two, I need to get back on my supplements. And I need to get back into doing my exercises like how I was. My body just feels like it needs a total overhaul, to get back in its rhythm. This morning I got up. My attempt was to get up early to do my paperwork. That didn't work out so great because, again, this severe exhaustion. And so I decided to put my little collagen patches on, and they feel so good because they sit in the refrigerator. And so it almost feels like they rejuvenate right underneath my eyes, which tend to feel so tired. I honestly wish I had a patch that would cover over my eyes. No, I have, well, I do have an ice pack, but no, that's not what I want. I would love like this cooling gel feeling. I would love it right up over here, because it does feel so refreshing. And so I was like, yeah, girl, let's try to trick the mind. Let's trick the mind into thinking we're at a spa, and we're relaxing. And I just had a flashback of the last time I was at a spa, and it just felt so amazing. And I probably need that. Okay, I probably need that. But yeah, so that is what I'm dealing with. So my apologies to you all if I'm not like my perky, upbeat self. This is just what I've been going through, the severe exhaustion, like waking up exhausted. Um, but I press, right? I press. I almost didn't do this live this morning because I was like, your girl is tired and she really wanted to lay down. And I was like, well, maybe I'll just let y'all lay down with me. But I was like, nah, y'all trying to get up, y'all trying to get motivated, y'all trying to get your days going. You don't have time to be laying down with me and being tired. So I press, I try to get on here. I'm like, all right, Lord, if you got a good, inspiring message for us, like send it at any given moment, please and thank you, so that we can get our day started. However, I am here. I am here. I am up. I am doing what I can to press forward, to feel empowered. I've got on my powerful woman shirt. Thank you. I appreciate you, Carol. I appreciate you so much. But the exhaustion is real. So I got up this morning, alarm clock went off at 6. I hit the snooze button because I wasn't bright-eyed and perky like I was yesterday. So I hit the snooze button, and I didn't get up. I didn't get up until about almost 7. It's almost 7. Then I got up, I started doing my paperwork, and I did my paperwork up until about 7:30, and then I said to myself, I said, "Nah, we're gonna lay down again." And so I reset the alarm clock. I put the paperwork up. I wasn't finished with it, and I said, "You know what? Let me just lay down and let me just rest for a little bit." And so I did that until it was literally moments to get up and go get the computer and set up and everything. But I did get myself together. I was like, let me grab this to get a little cooling, refreshing under the eyes. And it does feel pretty good. I probably could use a really nice massage on a beach. Uh, That's what I need. Lord, I'm just saying. Because I have a feeling it's been a long time. Well, no, I did go to a beach in Chicago. I did go to the beach. So that was last summer. Yeah, I still feel like I'm in need of a beach. That's the prescription I want to write myself. I want a beach, and I feel like doctors should write prescriptions for beaches at least 3 times a year. I just don't see why they can't. They write prescriptions for everything else. They should really be able to write a prescription for a beach trip at least every 3 months, every three times a year, 4 times if we happy. But yes, I feel like I need a beach. I feel like I need a massage. Uh, yeah, I can just envision myself like just chilling out, cooling out. Sun is, nice, bright, but it's a nice cool breeze, so it feels good. A girl can imagine, right? So that's where my mind is at today, is creating a relaxing sort of day. So hence the eye patches. This is going to help me feel in a relaxed mode. I actually need a new candle. I think I burn these candles. I always got to buy the big candles because I burn them so often. They go pretty fast. But I do need to get a new candle, like a nice big candle, because that is one of my mechanisms to create the atmosphere, the relaxation, the candles, the music, the eye patches. These are all things that just kind of help to relax, relate, release me. So that is what my intention is today. Today I do have a case that I do need to go out to see. But again, when I come back home, I do have an opportunity to rest. And so that is what the game plan is for today. I need an avocado. I should have gotten an avocado when I was at the supermarket the other day. Maybe I'll stop by the supermarket today. Um, because I'm already in my mind thinking of something that I can cook or something that I can make that would be quick. And I'm thinking for lunch a nice tuna wrap. I bought these gluten-free spinach wraps. I'm trying the whole gluten-free thing. I tell you, aging thing is quite interesting, if I may say so. It is quite an interesting ordeal, and again, trying to pay attention to my body, right, and trying different things to help rejuvenate, keep my energy supplies going, keep my mood good, like, so I'm willing to try whatever is going to make me feel better. So I have realized that, and I have bought, this is the second time I bought these gluten-free spinach wraps. They don't taste great, let me say that. They don't taste great. They're kind of gooey in their texture. However, when you fill it with the good stuff, then you don't even recognize what it tastes like because you're busy tasting what's on the inside. And last night I had bought this vegan steak, which I try to stay away from the processed vegan products. But I wanted something different, and that was different. So I said, you know what? I had this vegan steak, and I had put it in the air fryer with some onions and peppers, and that was really good. The other night, I had that, and I hit it with a little slap your mama, baby. That stuff was so good. It was so good. I probably ate more than I should because it was so good. And I think I had rice. And did I have corn? No, I may have just had the rice with it. But nonetheless, but then yesterday I had leftovers. So for dinner, what I did was um, I took the remains of the vegan steak with the peppers and the onions. I actually fried an egg. I fried an egg and I put wrap. So I made myself a wrap. I used the spinach gluten-free wrap and the spinach gluten-free wrap. I put the vegan meat steak with the peppers and onions. I put rice, like I was at Chipotle, right? I put rice and jasmine rice, and I put the fried egg on it, made it into a wrap, and hit it with a little slap your mama seasoning, and that thing was so good. So you didn't even taste the gluten free ness. you didn't I didn't care. I didn't even, it didn't even phase me, and it was really good. And I've noticed that when I've had the gluten-free product, my stomach digests it better, so I don't feel bloated, I don't feel icky afterwards. And so I said, you know what, well, maybe you need to try more of a gluten-free product. I've tried gluten free before, and again, I didn't particularly care for it. But I'm in this new space. It's like, okay, well, we got to see what our body is in need of. And if she needs something a little bit different and you still want to eat and still maintain, like you might want to try to feed her something just a little bit different. So I did buy some gluten-free spaghetti. So we're going to see how that flies. Um but yeah, she's trying. So in my head, I'm thinking like, what else can I do um that is light, it's quick, it's easy to prepare. And so I'm thinking some tuna fish. I can boil an egg, but I said if I had some avocado, I could put the tuna fish, I could put the eggs. I don't know if I have any lettuce, but at least I could put the avocado on there and have the wrap, and it'll give me a little bit more of a feel. And maybe I could probably even do the tuna, because normally I would dice the tuna up and put it, I mean, dice the egg up and put it in the tuna and mix it with the mayonnaise and all of that. But maybe I can find some others. Maybe I could put a little red pepper in the tuna and kind of mix that up and then make the hard boiled eggs, but then just slice them and put them on top. Yeah, I mean, you can do like a whole little difference. So again, we're gonna see how the taste buds and how the Chef Boyardiness comes up in me, and I get in the kitchen and see what we're gonna do. But I do need, something that's good in protein. I know, and I know I'm not going to eat nothing just yet. But I'm setting myself up because part of the issue is figuring out what to eat, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to be slowing around figuring out what I'm going to eat. I want to be able to just boom, go straight to it, eat, make it, and be merry. So I do, however, need to figure out what I'm going to have for dinner tonight. Now, yesterday I had bought a bag of fresh string beans. And yesterday, because my oldest son was in here making some curry goat. Okay. The boy was up in here cooking curry goat. And it was smelling right too. It was smelling so right. So my house was smelling like curry because he was in here making curry goat. So I got the taste for some curry. I steamed up those fresh string beans, hit them things with some curry. Baby, those were the best string beans that I've had in quite some time. Them string beans was so, so good that I ate the whole bag of string beans. The whole bag. I made my little portion size and I started eating them, and that thing was just hitting so much. I went back and I ate the whole bag. I ate the whole bag. So yes, it is actually quite good for Wellness Wednesday. So it's like, how can you find healthy versions of what you would normally eat, um, that is going to fuel your body? And that is what I know to do. I know to detox. So I need a detox, and then I can get on this healthy eating. But in the interim, before I do a good detox or figure out which route or the detox I want to do, I am going to eat these healthy things. So that is definitely perfect for a Wellness Wednesday. I have been making fresh lemonade. I went and bought, and it reminded me of my sister Gidget. She went through a phase. I think she was pregnant. Was this? Oh my gosh, I don't remember which one this was. Which one of her daughters? But when she was pregnant, she was in the stage of making lemonade. Like every day she was like making lemonade. So I went and I bought fresh lemons, and so I would have the lemon, squeeze the lemon. I actually put some fresh ginger in it. I tried to chop up the ginger a bit in it, and so I was making some ginger lemonade, and that was pretty tasty. I love when I do healthy things for my body, and especially in this season when I get into this kind of rut where it's like I'm eating the cookies. But when I fill myself up and I get my mind excited about the healthy stuff, then the cookies and everything wears down. So I didn't even eat as many cookies yesterday as I normally would, because I had been filling myself up with the healthy stuff, the string beans, um the wrap, like those types of things. Like, so then my mind wasn't even on the cookies. So that is the point of setting the intentions. That is the point of setting the thoughts of what I'm going to eat in my head. Because when you're hungry and you're pressed for time, that is when you choose the wrong things. And so that is a great Wellness Wednesday tip, that if we are intentional about what we're going to eat, what we're going to drink. So I already know in my mind, when I come home, if I make up my little spinach wrap with the tuna, if I do that, I should probably go get some red onions too. I need to make myself a list, because I'll get in the supermarket and act like I don't know what I'm in there to do, and then be in there grabbing stuff that I shouldn't be grabbing. So I want to get a red onion. Let me see. I want a red onion. I want an avocado. Okay. Because if I don't make myself a list, I'll do too much in the supermarket. I'm known to do too much in the supermarket when I don't have a list. And so I do have, let me put that there. I do have a list. There we go. We did that. So I'll act like I have some sense. But it is about being intentional about what it is you're going to eat, whatever it is you're going to drink, so that way you take away the guesswork, because the guesswork makes you go and get stuff that you probably shouldn't have had and things of that nature. So my intent this morning is to flush, flush, flush. I'm going to drink up my water. I probably need to get some tea. But and the lemonade, I was using honey. I was using honey as my sweetener of choice. And that is what I should probably go make me some green tea with a little honey and ice it, because it's too hot for sipping hot tea, and go from there. So that's my intent, is to hydrate. That was my first thing, to hydrate, 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 and then put healthier options in. I do have some blackberries. I have some blueberries. I can eat that for a little snack. Very good. Look, Carol says she's got her salad already prepared. So when she gets home, she don't have to worry about what she's eating, how she's gonna do it. And it works, right? The intention helps. It helps you to choose better, right? And so that is where I'm at on this day. And I need stuff that's going to be easy. I need stuff that's going to be quick, that I'm not going to have to put a whole lot of effort behind, so that way in my exhaustion, I'm not too exhausted to eat, right? Because then I will order pizza, then I will eat, all of the stuff that's unhealthy for me. So if I wrap my mind around the things that are good, then it's easier to do, right? So on this Wellness Wednesday, it's about setting yourself up for success. And that is the game plan. That is what she's going to do. That is what we're going to stick to. So I'm going to keep hydrating. I feel like that's all the message we're going to get today. I am going to finish up my paperwork, but I do hope and I pray that you all are well. And if you're not well, be intentional about getting well. If you're feeling sluggish, if you're feeling down in the dumps, if you're feeling like, your money is funny, you're feeling like you're burdened with something, be intentional about setting strategies that are going to support you moving in the right direction. Okay. So that is my Wellness Wednesday message for you all. I hope and I pray that you are well. And if you're not well, I pray that God will release a strategy to you for you to be well. And your wellness is just around the corner. Thank you, Carol. I appreciate you. So you all go forward, have a beautiful and blessed day, and prayerfully, I will see you all tomorrow. I don't know how many of my New Yorkers are hitting the city tomorrow. I actually have a case in the city tomorrow, and I was like, Shaniqua, where was your mind with this? You don't want to be nowhere near Manhattan tomorrow. So I don't. So I got to see if I can call them and if I can make a switch in the day, because your girl really doesn't want to get caught up in the traffic, the commotion. I don't. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. So, but the Knicks parade is tomorrow. But I want a front row seat on the TV so that I can watch it and I can cheer and I can enjoy the moment without having to be caught up in the influx of people, because it's gonna be lit for sure, for sure, for sure. So you all go forward, have a beautiful and blessed day, and I'll talk to you all again soon. See you all. Be blessed. Have a great day, Carol. Exactly, exactly. I feel you for sure. All right, everyone. Be blessed.